A throng of topless protesters embraced the chilly New York City temperatures Thursday afternoon as they rallied against the upscale outerwear brand Canada Goose. The PETA demonstration kicked off around noon outside the winter apparel flagship store located on Wooster Street in Soho. A modest number of women were pictured outside shop windows, where they bared their breasts and marched the city streets in the crisp 40-degree cold, sans shirts. Protesters sported black pants, matching boots and writings across their chests that read, "Canada Goose kills." On their backs, the brand logo was painted in dripping blood. A handful of men attended the animal rights rally, holding signs that said things like, "Coyotes suffer for Canada Goose," and "Fur is dead." Smoke bombs were set off and a banner flew during the riot that showed a bloodied version of the company logo. The purpose of the demonstration was to disclose the Canada Goose's coyote killing practices. Many of the brand's costly fall and winter fur jackets are priced over $1,000. PETA Executive Vice President Tracy Raymond said in a statement, "Every Canada Goose coat represents the suffering of coyotes who were caught in painful steel traps and geese whose throats were slit." PETA is calling on shoppers to refuse to give a dime to this cruel company until it stops selling items for which sensitive animals are tormented and killed. The non-profit's website said Thursday's protest was the only beginning, and more will take place this fall and winter. Coyotes used for the company's fur trim can suffer in traps for days before they're shot or bludgeoned to death, PETA said. Trapped coyote mothers desperate to get back to their starving pups have even attempted to chew off their own limbs to escape. In 2016, the organization released an expose about the brand's practices shortly before the flagship opened in New York City. Proudly torturing animals since 1957, a PETA ad read, next to a man holding what appeared to be a deceased coyote. PETA has also condemned the outwear brand for its bird abuse. The organization said, "We now know that the company is filling its jackets with down from abused birds." One of their eyewitnesses found that the company workers rounded up panicked geese, grabbing and carrying them by the neck as they struggled with their entire weight hanging from their necks, and crammed them into densely packed cages for transport to slaughter. Share this article. Share Canada Goose said they respect that some people think animal products should never be used in any consumer products, but they do not share that view. The statement said, "Ethically sourced down, fur, wool, and shearling are an important part of our story. We believe all animals are entitled to humane treatment in life and death, and are deeply committed to the responsible use and ethical sourcing of all animal materials in our products. We do not condone any willful mistreatment and neglect of animals, or acts that maliciously cause undue pain, injury, or suffering. We recently implemented comprehensive traceability programs for both fur and down to ensure they are sourced from animals that have not been subjected to any unfair practices, willful mistreatment or undue harm."